Hello everybody, welcome back to Puck Pals. My name is Noah, and today we have Joe Furbush. He is a part of our junior section. He is number 27, and he is a center. Thank you on for coming to Puck Pals. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. So let's get started with the basics. What got you into hockey?
I was around 8, and my neighbor, he used to play with his daughters. He would play street hockey all the time, so I would kind of go out there, play with them. My dad always says it was him who got me into hockey. I would say it was more my neighbor. My dad was always there to support me, though.
He was?
Yeah.
Did your dad play hockey?
He did not. He played basketball and football.
Basketball, football.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of went to the winter sports, and he was at
Yeah.
the spring sports.
I've always liked the winter sports, like skiing. Basketball and hockey are both fun too.
Yeah, I haven't been to skiing. I want to go skiing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Is it like hockey? Is it like skating?
It's similar. The edge is definitely there. Turning, you can feel it.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense you say that. I know your edges are really good on the ice.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No problem. How old were you? Do you know?
I think 7 or 8.
7 or 8. Oh,
Yeah,
so you
first grade.
Started a little late.
Older.
Yeah, a little late.
Yeah, some people started a lot younger.
Yeah, 2, 3 years old. Yeah, you
Mhm.
started. Yeah. Well, you made up for it.
Yeah,
Now
thank
you're
you.
here. Yeah. Growing up, did you always play center?
I actually didn't. I played defense for a while when I was younger, and then moved to wing. And then in high school, I found myself playing center.
Do you think so you played defense and wing? Did you say you like those two positions? So that really, you wanted a mixture in between, so that's why you played center.
Yeah, center's a good mix between the defensive side of the ice and also playing wing.
So you like both positions?
Yeah, I like being everywhere, kinda.
Everywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people say knowing all the positions is really helpful.
Yeah.
Especially the older you get, the more helpful it is.
Definitely.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about playing hockey?
I would say just taking a break from school and being able to go play. I also like that it's a full year sport. We play in the summer, spring, fall.
Yeah, you can
and
really
winter.
you can really find any time to
Yeah.
play it. Especially I like how you can you really spend time with your friends, and it really gets your mind off of school or anything
Yeah.
anything on your mind.
Especially we just had midterms last week, so we were able to take a little mental break, go play hockey for a while after the quizzes and tests.
It probably helped, because your mind was probably all tired after
Yeah.
doing that, and then hockey
Mhm.
just helped you just go with your friends and helped you out.
Yeah.
What would you want people to notice about you on the ice?
Probably just the effort that we put in practice, kind of portrayed in the games. When people watch the games, they might not understand how hard we're really working, and that in practice we're trying to get better. A lot of the plays on the face-offs, I think I would want people to recognize. We'll set some things up. Coach will call a play, and then if it works, it works. And I'd like people to notice that, recognize that more.
Yeah, I'll definitely pay attention to what you're saying more. I'll definitely check out your face-offs. I've always seen it. I always wanted I always wanted all the centers to win, because I'm always they have to win.
Yeah.
And then you guys win or lose, but mostly you guys win, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on the team, but you guys do good.
Yeah, we do pretty good. We also have plays if you watch the wingers too, they have positions and set plays on the face-offs.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
So oh, that's cool. That's
Mhm.
really cool. It really helps. Yeah. That's very interesting.
Mhm.
You guys plan out everything.
Yeah, we plan a lot. That's what I want the people to see.
Speaking of that, I know you've switched this line this season. And you guys have been making some great plays. I know
Yeah.
you guys your line scored a lot of goals this season. So what's been the biggest adjustment of playing in a new line this season?
Well, I've never played with Aiden Cashman before, so that was a good adjustment. Being able to play with him. I've played with him when I was younger, but he was never really on my line, especially in high school. I played with Thomas a lot. It's really just kind of learning his game, being able to build chemistry with him.
How does it feel playing with the two Cashmans?
They're both good hockey players. It's a lot of fun.
You feel any pressure playing with them?
Yeah, I mean, their dad coached me for a while, Mr. Cashman. He's a good coach, so.
Probably learned a lot from him.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a really good coach. Yeah, he probably helped you a lot.
Yeah.
I bet it takes a lot of work to get the chemistry right during your practices.
Yeah, we practice every day. We try and build that chemistry up.
So, what do you do in the practices to practice your chemistry?
We just give it 100% effort. We talk. We try to keep things a little bit not lighter, but definitely not as much tension in practice. We don't get mad at each other. Stay positive.
Would you say you play the practice like you would play a game?
Yeah.
So would you say like you even put like more into the practice?
Yeah, that's what coach has been looking for this season. Practice hard, play hard. So
yeah, the more you practice, the more better of a player you get.
Yep.
So I know Coach Bilbin probably has shared a ton of advice with you. But is there one thing that really stuck to you to this day?
Probably to stay confident. I think that's a big one. He's always telling me to think highly of myself on the ice, kind of dictate the plays, and I think that stuck with me.
The more confident you are, the better you'll play. Because like if you're really like nervous, the worse you'll play. So I know confidence, like it's one of the big keys to hockey. Like you have to stay positive, have confidence, and like just play 110% on the ice. That's like they are the top 3 most important, and having fun. You can't forget that one.
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys definitely have some tough practices, especially being like a varsity. So what would you do to recover from those practices?
Usually I'll get home, shower, eat a big meal.
What meals do you eat?
I'll usually have chicken and rice or steak, pasta, any of those.
Pasta. Everyone likes pasta on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Pasta is one of the big meals you guys all eat.
Yeah, it's a big hit.
Yeah, it gives you the carbs and the protein you guys need before a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pasta definitely gives you the protein and carbs, especially like the chicken and rice also.
Yeah.
So it really helps you before a game. Speaking of your team, what's one of the most favorite memories you have with them?
I gotta say, back last year, Alex Freeberg showed up and forgot his gloves, and he had to borrow a pair from the Lost and Found. I always look back at that as a good memory. Pretty funny.
The gloves were like small?
Oh yeah, they were like little kids' gloves.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Did he survive though?
Yeah, so he took coach's gloves. Like we weren't gonna make him play in those. They like his hands were outside of them.
He survived though, right?
Yeah, he made it out.
That's it. He probably was waiting for the practice then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you look back to it?
Yeah, I look back. That was a funny time.
Still make fun of him from it?
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Now we have these last 3 questions. They're going to be really fun questions. So let's see what you're going to say. If you were to pick one karaoke song to sing in front of the whole team to pump up the team before a game, what would you sing?
I would probably sing Firework by Katy Perry. I think that'd get the boys pretty excited.
You get that? Do you think you think it's going to really like pump them up?
Yeah, I think it'll get them pretty hyped.
You think it will?
Yeah.
You think it's going to help them a lot?
Yeah.
Do you listen to that before your games?
I really don't. I listen to more like rock or rap music before games.
Yeah, me too. Like, it really helps them. Because it's like hockey. Like, hockey's like you check people. You really got to get, like, the rock, you know?
Yeah, set the tone.
Yeah, it really helps get your mind into hockey.
Mm-hmm.
And helps think about the game. To wrap things up here, what is one skill that you will carry from hockey to the rest of your life?
I would say just to be confident. That's one thing you really learn out on the ice. The more reps you have, kind of the more confident you become. And I think you can take that outside the ice. And that can help you become a better person.
Me too. Confidence is like one of the biggest things of life also. And like of everything. You need confidence to do many things.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a skill you can learn from hockey and build through hockey.
Yeah, it's definitely going to help a lot during your life.
Yeah.
To wrap things up, I want you to do the stick taping challenge. So, basically, what you have to do is you have to tape an ice hockey stick as fast and as neat as possible, and we will not reveal your time until the end of the season. So let's see how you do.
Let's do it.
So now we're here with Joe. He's about to start. We're going to see how he does. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So this is the taping job Joe Furbush did, and it is really good. Do you have anything to say about it?
It was kind of rushed. Usually I like to go around the toe and cut it, but
Yeah,
Not bad.
I know you did a really nice job on this for the amount of time you did. And yeah, I know you really rushed. You really rushed, yeah.
Yeah, it was a little rushed.
You go around the toe, so you have a white stick.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely not going around the toe. Definitely leave the puck marks on.
Yeah.
So it's probably a little different from you, from your stick. But yeah, thank you so much for coming out to Puck Pals again to talk with me here. I really appreciate it, and I hope everyone listening knows Joe Furbush a little bit better. Hope you guys watch him on the ice more, and hope you guys see the confidence he has and the amount of practice he puts into every single game to do what he does in the games. I'm really excited to see you as a senior next year.
Yeah, thank
Let's see
you.
what you're going to do as a team. Best of luck this season. I'm going to cheer you guys on. And bye. Go Rangers.
Around his net. Reverse. Oh, boy. Someone lined up Cashman and missed him. Almost killed themselves.
It's like a bullfighter pulling back the red.
Velez to Furbush. Scores!